I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about community mapping and community assets and how youth look at their community through service learning and the community service that you worked in.
Well, back in those days, again, there was no sense of community. I mean, it was just really obvious. And students weren't seen as anybody who could really contribute. You know, they went to school, and boy, those places were kind of like iron giants, and you just really didn't get involved in them. So what we were able to do was to help create those links. And when Alan did this community mapping, he was the first one who really started that. We just ran with it, and I created designs and templates so other teachers were expected to do that. It was part of how you learn, was really see what's within a 2-mile radius, because that was reasonable. You could walk, you didn't need a bus, and you could go and really map out. And for each place, we had this community contact form, which again is the same document that I've been using ever since. It was also, what we did that was a little different was the students really practiced and learned the interviewing skills they need. That's also critical. It's all about the skills. Even then, it was about giving kids these transferable skills they could learn and use again and again. So the students did mapping. They interviewed people to find out not only what they needed in terms of an organization, but what learning opportunities were available at their place. So again, we were mapping the service and learning, not just what do you need and the locations. And then with businesses, what could you offer? How can we partner with you? Everybody was a partner, not just a social service agency, but everybody had the potential of being a meaningful partner. We found this later in the early 90s when I was doing some work about community organizing. I remember going to Phoenix. I was then working with a different organization called StarServe, which was, again, a little-known part of the history of service learning. We went to Phoenix, and I had middle schools at that time come together, and each middle school brought administrators, teachers, students, parents, and community partners so that we could have job-alike groups to say, what's our role in this, as well as time when we'd be all together. So helping the community understand their role is just as important as helping the schools know their role, because otherwise kids can be prepared and the community isn't. So part of community mapping is really empowering all folks to see what the service is and the learning. So the more that happens, the better everybody's prepared to really move these students up a notch in terms of what they're capable to learn and to accomplish.